There's real value in simplicity. I just had a call with a good friend of mine who hired me for the last 4 months to coach one of his employees that he is partnering with on the media side. And the relationship ended because not all relationships always go forever. And so what he commented to me is like, you know what? She actually reverted. She reverted back to the behavior. And now I really understand the value of the coaching and the way that he was doing that. And so that there is a lot of elegance in the simplicity of what you do, he said. Or he said rather a lot of effectiveness in the simplicity of what I do. And yeah. And so what I do is basically help people stay accountable. Because let me ask you this question. If you truly did everything that you want to do and that you said that you're going to do, would you achieve the life of your dreams? Oftentimes, you know what it is? We look at other people and we take a look at them and we say, well, if this person just did these things right, it's like, why are they eating like so much so that it affects their health? And if I'm just taking a look at all of the books here. It looks all messy because we're cleaning it up. We just got them shipped here. But if I look back at my younger self and I'm saying, why didn't you just take action earlier? Why didn't you just start making content earlier than that, right? But on the other hand, we don't get to understand what it really is like from the understanding of the person and their reality, how they experience life, right? And so it is just very important for us to understand ourselves, understand each other, and to take the action. That's my point. So it's accountability. If you really were to take all of the action that you know you should be taking, would you get to the life of your dreams? It's very likely. So it's all about the action taking. But yet, it's not only that. I don't want to be reductionistic. I don't want to be behaviorism in the sense of, I have a good book in these crates. It's by Burroughs Frederick Skinner. And he basically saw the entire psychology as a black box. And to me, that's rather cowardice in a sense of like, you can't just simplify it and call it a black box just because you don't understand it, you don't want to deal with it because you haven't figured it out. You need certainty so much. Everything that's unpredictable and kind of in the realm of the intangible, you just conveniently call it a black box. That's kind of weak in my opinion. But on the other hand, we've all done the best that we've done with the resource we had for him in the 60s, was it? 70s maybe. That was probably the best approach of him, remaining with the standard and the status that he had back then. And so, but yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's about action. Take the action. If you want my help in holding you accountable, there's a lot of detail that comes from having the same conversation over and over. So there's a method to it, and there's details with it.